he's a southpaw, and that's what most people tell him. Probably if he did box more, he'd be just about invincible because we know he can punch and keep the other fella honest, but he likes to fight.
And the left hand of Robin Blake has been more consistent now. He's been landing it more often.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Gil Clancy, and Tim Ryan, and a reminder that following our coverage of this fight live, we will show you some of the action from the exciting North American and U.S. Welterweight Championship. Marlon Starling defending against Tommy Ayers. It's coming up following our live coverage of this bout. What a card here in the Showboat Hotel today with those two fights.
I could see that punch coming. Set it up beautiful. Moved his head.
Oh, good combination scored by Baltazar. Might have Blake in a little trouble on the ropes. He does.
It was the left hook that did the damage.
Well, the left hook to the body set it up, Ray. Then he came right back up on the chin.
Blake moving well. Gets himself back into the middle of the ring, but he's a little glassy-eyed.
What Tony Baltazar is doing, he's matching every punch of Robin Blake.
Ray, he's starting to rip that left hook underneath, and Baltazar is cut by the right eye.
A cut under the right eye at the corner of Tony Baltazar. We didn't see what caused that.
It doesn't appear to be in a very dangerous area. It's on the outside.
And you know, a lot of times, now here was Baltazar having a good round. A lot of time when a fighter sees he cut the other fighter, his adrenaline comes up, it gives him more confidence. Brings Blake right back into the round.
Under a minute to go in round 3. Baltazar had Blake in some trouble early. Now he has the cut. Blake is punching back with fury now.
These guys are throwing bombs. They both have the power to knock the other down or knock the other out, each other out.
Robin Blake has never lost. Baltazar only once. In a disputed decision loss to Howard Davis. Under 30 seconds to go in round 3. And again, Baltazar counterpunching that time, rocked Blake back to the ropes. Good right hand scored by Baltazar. Blake pecking away with his jab.
That cut may not be in a bad spot, but it's bleeding heavily. He's going to have to do some good corner work.
Coming to the end of round number 3.
I wouldn't want to see either fighter lose by a cut, Tim.
Tony Baltazar had a big round in round number 3, but he goes to the corner looking like damaged goods. And they'll work on him over there. Baltazar in his corner. His father, Frank, the manager, his trainer, Dub Huntley, and Jimmy Montoya, one of the second. Montoya handling the cut. Let's go back into the round and see the combination by Baltazar that wobbled Blake.
Well, Baltazar got inside, and the left hook here dazes Robin Blake, puts him in a little trouble, and Baltazar maintains the attack.
Working on the cut, you can see it's just at the corner of the right eyelid. It's a little higher than we realized in that it is under the eyebrow, above the right eyelid, and that could prove to be a problem for Baltazar.
Tim, the blood can run right into his eye from the place where that cut is. It's not in a good place at all.
And it is bleeding already. They were unable to stop the flow of blood. We're into round 4.
Tim, usually when you use your medicine to stop the bleeding, it doesn't take effect right away. It takes a little while for the medicine to take hold.
Let's see if it does. Robin Blake, of course, be trying to keep it flowing.
Well, Blake knows that Baltazar can hurt him now, so I think he should try to be a little careful.
Yeah, but we saw in the Munoz fight that when he was hurt a little bit or hit hard by Munoz, that just seemed to make him punch harder. He likes the challenge of the slugger.
Once again, Baltazar is starting to match each punch of Robin Blake.
Blake very self-possessed and calm now, having recovered from the tough shots he took from the hands of Baltazar in round 3.
Big right hook by Blake. He puts his punches together where Baltazar looks to land that one shot to him. And so far, that's been the difference.
Right hand landed by Baltazar.
And again, it's only one punch.
Left hand, left hook by Baltazar.
Baltazar now is changing his combinations up. He's throwing the lead off right and coming finishing up with the left hook. And that's what he needs to do against a guy like Robin Blake, because you have to make him think. You can't throw the same punch over and over again. The man has a tendency to figure out.
You know, this Baltazar is so strong that he even moves you with a jab. Got a good stiff jab.
Well, so far this fight's been everything we expected. Two outstanding young lightweights. Look at Baltazar counterpunch back after the good combination by Blake. This is a war. A minute to go, round 4.
Now Blake is really taking advantage of his height. He moves just a fraction away from Baltazar's punches, and then comes back.
Tim Ryan, Sugar Ray Leonard, Gil Clancy. Live from Las Vegas, both punchers landing big ones. Straight left behind the right jab scored by Blake. Under 30 seconds in round 4.
This Baltazar is a warrior, Tim.
Combination scored by Blake. Boxing beautifully here. Robin Blake has never tasted defeat. Round number 5. Tony Baltazar with a cut on the right eyelid. So far has not been a problem for him. Robin Blake in pink comes out with a quick pace here to start the 5th round. And this fight has been everything we expected of it.
Tim, the cut is bleeding already again. Now, it is a handicap for Tony Baltazar. It's just too bad that either one of them have to be cut.
Good left hand landed by Baltazar.
He's a little bull, that Baltazar. He's using his strength there.
And he's taking 2 or 3 shots to land his one.
Well, that's what he did with Howard Davis, Tim. He waited, let Davis throw the combinations, then landed that big left hook, and it was certainly effective twice in the fight, put Davis down.
What Baltazar he's able to walk through a lot of fighters and then throw one big shot that puts his fighter out. But here with Blake, I think he's having a little trouble just walking through the Robin Blake, because Blake has good movement. He can box, he can punch, and he's a southpaw.
And he puts his punches together. He doesn't throw one at a time.
First time I saw Baltazar push the blood away from his eye. First indication that it is now bothering him.
Again, Baltazar's fighting a southpaw. He should be moving to his left, get that left foot of his outside Blake's foot, and wrap him with those left hooks.
Backed up Blake with a straight right hand. Blake seemingly very poised and confident still. Both fighters landing big punches.
It's the Blake hand speed that's been the difference, and the fact that he puts his punches together so well. Well-trained fighter.
Blake knows exactly what he's doing. He's utilizing the ring now. He's pretty much just staying on the outside and just using his reach against Tony Baltazar.
They're going to have to do something with that eye, Tim. They're going to have to stop this fight.
Good solid jab by Blake, backed up Baltazar. Blake stalking him more now.
Here's the mistake that Baltazar makes. He moves straight back, and once again, with the fight of the hand reach and height of Robin Blake, that could prove costly for him. He needs to get more lateral movement.
Under 30 seconds to go in the 5th round.
The right eye of Tony Baltazar looks really bad now.
Oh, good combination scored by Blake.
Yeah, but look at Baltazar come back. He missed that left hook, Tim, but he's dangerous.
Final seconds of the 5th round. Again, some imperceptible dominance by Blake. At the end of the 5th round, as we follow Tony Baltazar back to the corner where Jimmy Montoya has his hands full working on that cut again. The cut came in round number 3. And in that 5th round, it did seem to bother Tony Baltazar, who had to wipe the flow away a couple of times. There's a close look at how the cornermen go to work on it. It's a pretty bad slice, Gil.
Yes, it is, Tim. They're going to have to. I would say if they can't stem the flow of blood, that they should stop the fight.
What a shame that would be for Tony Baltazar. And yet, Ray, as I was saying, there sometimes is a point in a fight where you see the tide shift in the favor of one man. It seemed to me in round 5 that Blake was asserting a certain kind of dominance, that he took over in a way that was not all that visible, but there was that kind of feeling that you get.
You can see it, Tim, the fact that Blake was getting more confidence, and he was pretty much doing what he wants to do. And that's box and outpoint, or maybe even knock out Tony Baltazar.
Some greens, give me some greens.
Now, there may be a problem with the hand or glove of Robin Blake in his corner. They are cutting off the lace of Robin Blake's hand. In fact, looks like they're cutting that glove off.